So we understood our income is $320 billion or 28 trillion taka. That was Bangladesh. We realized our per family income was how much was per family income? Remember that we had it?
$2,000.
So this is taka, 7 lakh.
Hmm.
So remember, we have calculated it already. That's why I calculated everything.
Right,
So
sir.
now we realize
Professor A.K. Enamel
that
Hack
our
explains why
average
companies register in
income,
tax haven countries while
annual
investing
income
in other countries.
is 7 lakh. This is our average income. Some people are below, some people are above, because average means there are below and there is above. So if I look into the distribution of population of the income, probably this is the distribution. In other words, there's a lot of people below, some people are above. So realize the logic is, this is the average. Do you see the distribution? This is the income distribution. So if I'm now looking at using my numbers, we look at the income distribution. And we realize this is the income distribution. This is 7 lakh. How much is here? What do you think most people's income? That's what actually government imposed taxes somewhere there. So government says if your income is here, you should pay taxes, which means anybody's income is in this part are taxable income. We have 4 crore family. Remember, we started with our logic. How many people are on this side? What percentage? Remember, average is 7 lakh. So how many people you think should be on this side? I can give you certain number. This one is 20%. Okay, this is the poverty line. So we're saying if your income is below this, this is about 20%. And then there are middle income people, non-taxable income. That's about, even if you say another 25% or even 30%, let me make a easier number. There are 20 people who earn less than 4 people. Then we have 30% who are non-taxable. What is left?
So 50% taxable.
50% taxable. Obviously, it is not going to be 50%. Theoretically, it's not going to be 50%. Taxable income probably here. So I should not be writing it there. This is why the taxable income. So this will be, so if I look into the taxable income probably is between 30 to 35%. Household should pay taxes. So what is 30% of 4 crore? How many families should pay taxes?
True, sir. Yes, sir. Right, sir.
Okay. And number of taxpayers, according to the budget statement of the finance minister this year, is this. He could not even give theoretically actual number. I'm surprised. He said 20 to 22. So this is the number of taxpayer in Bangladesh. So how many people are not paying taxes? So when you are not paying taxes, and that's exactly what happens now, government has been unable to collect taxes. One kind of people who pay taxes. Remember, they pay taxes. They are stupid people. And there are people who evade taxes. Okay. So they are not in the net, and there are people who are supposed to be non-taxpayers. So we have in this taxpayer group 22 lakhs. So how many have been able to evade?
Around 1 crore, sir.
About 1 crore. Unfortunately, I have been pushing it. We have not been able to tell that, look, don't raise taxes here. The more you tax raise here, the more people will be interested to go into this block. Why don't you try to find these people? That should be your primary job, to find the people who are not paying taxes. Because if you cannot collect this money from this group of people, and you continuously push on this group of people, your tax burden, what will happen? That you will continuously raise income tax. Sounds fantastic, right? Because the rich people are paying, but the rich people also have a choice. They will say, let me go to another country where there are less taxes. They will migrate. So you'll find out richer people will migrate. So the idea is your tax net should be able to collect all these people. And I've been pushing it that, look, why don't you give me a target? Instead of saying how much I have collected, why don't you tell me how many new taxpayer every year you have found out? Because that is your primary job as an income tax authority in Bangladesh. Why? Because we don't have taxpayers. If 1 crore people are able to evade taxes, that means they are not paying taxes. You cannot depend on 22 lakh people to run a country of 320 billion
Size.
taka economy. The size is a huge size. 22 lakh taxpayer cannot manage this economy. If you continuously do it, many of these people will leave Bangladesh. So you start looking at now. Why am I talking of all this? Because I'm coming here. This is an important issue, because if I have a lot of people who do not pay taxes, government will be borrowing money. We are now realizing, which means government is going to shift the burden from today to tomorrow, right?
Future.
They are going to shift, which means if I'm a company and I look at Bangladesh and I say, shall I invest in this economy? You will realize that in future taxes will be higher or lower?
Higher, sir. Definitely.
Higher. So you should realize that future taxes will be higher, which means you should plan that in a country who cannot collect taxes, the burden of taxation in future will be higher and higher. So if I have a company, so let's say domestic company, Bangladeshi company, and a foreign company, which one government will target first? Foreign company.
Sir, foreign company.
Exactly. So this is a country, and so if a country cannot fail to collect taxes, foreign company before investing will also think that, look, if I go there, I should find a way to get out of this country very quickly. Why? Because they are shifting burden from 2020 to a 2030. Tax burden will be here. So if they are shifting burden of taxation because they could not collect taxes, I should be prepared to leave this country before 2030. I'm just giving you the logic to understand that, okay,
Right,
I should not have, so that's what they do. So bigger investment company analyze an economy and they say, look, if the economy, should I invest in this economy? If I go, should I go for short term or long term? If I go for long term, if my investment is such that I cannot get out of that country, you are stuck. You will be paying a lot of taxes because government is going to target foreign companies first to collect taxes. Doesn't matter which country, any country. Domestic, they will not target first because somehow they are politically linked. Remember all these linkages. Because of all these linkages, they may not target the domestic one. They may target the foreign one. So foreign companies think twice, and that's why if you analyze an economy, so I'm an investor, I want to analyze an investment decision. So if I want to analyze, I would look into the budget deficit. Forget about corruption. I will look into the budget deficit. I will look at their tax efficiency, tax collection, because if the government cannot collect taxes, that economy is a weaker economy. They're going to target me as a business, as a corporate house. So foreign investor will be a target. The second target will be corporates. So corporate houses who maintains authentic documentation, so they would target them. So if you are a businessman, you should understand the future and said, okay, and that's why when the government has more budget deficit, you will find out companies leave. Exactly that has happened. As the American domestic loan is going up, companies are moving outside America, going to China. That's what they did. Answer is very simple. Because I am avoiding tax burden. In future, if I stay here, government is going to collect taxes on me. So companies are very smart. When they decide on it, they realize that if I'm looking at this, I have two legs. I may do business here, but I may register myself in Panama. So companies are smart. They said, no, I don't want to be an American company. I will be a Panamanian company because I want to avoid tax payment. So you realize that how investment decisions are made. You actually forget about petty things that you all discuss. Corruption, cyclone, remember all this. If I look into Bangladesh, now I go back and say, look into Bangladesh, cyclone does not matter. Does it matter?
Not really, sir.
Not really. So why worry about it? That's not your cup of tea. Let the others think about it. You look into the economy, there are many cyclones, many flood happened in between, right? Did not change the economic growth rate.
GDP
So that
is growing.
Yeah, growing. So that doesn't matter. Military government, non-military government, nothing happens. This is an economy, God is moving forward, right? We'll talk about the God later on in the class. It's moving forward, climbing up. If I'm looking at economy climbing up, if I look into the GDP of Bangladesh, let's look into the diagram and see how it is coming.
Please subscribe to this channel to receive updates on new videos.